Automation shapes in Pega. Consider a simple use case wherein CSR has to review the details entered in a previous stage, and a PDF has to be created with the details in that review details view, and that PDF has to be attached to in an email, and an email notification has to be sent to the customer. Then you can achieve this by using out of the box available smart shapes or automation shapes. For example, create a PDF and send email in this case. When you click on step, you can click on this more icon. You can click on automations to see the list of all automations. For example, if you want to create a PDF, choose create PDF automation shape. So to the right side, you need to give some inputs. Okay, you want to which view or which section you want to show in that PDF. Say I want to show the select services PDF. What is the orientation? Even if you are printing a PDF, you need to select orientation, right? You want to print it in the landscape or portrait. So you can give some name, you can give the category. Also, there are other automations like say send email. Say if you select send email automation shape, then the parameters are to whom you want to send, or what is the correspondence template, what is the subject. For example, to email address, I want to send to a participant, say customer. So I need to select some subject, I need to compose some message, I need to draft some message wherein I can also refer some of the OTP properties. Say this is your case ID, say, and this case ID current status. So you can search by status. Then you will get the PY status work. So this is your case ID. So and so case is in so and so status. You can compose and send emails. You can also go to the designer studio or dev studio to view the list of all automation shapes. So if you open any flow rule or process rule in dev studio, you can click on this plus icon, or also you can right click, add, and you can see all the automation shapes. So if you see, this is an assignment shape. So basically assignment shape is used to collect some information. This is nothing but the collect info step. It waits for the user input. Whenever you want to present a view or a screen to the user, then you have to use assignment shape. Decision is for automatic decisioning. For example, if you want some decision, whether you want to approve for the credit card not based on CIBIL score and some other background parameters, then you can add appropriate conditions either in a decision table or a when rule, and you can automate the decisioning process. Sub process, if you want to call another flow, say you can call a screen flow from a process flow, or you can call another process flow from the current process flow, or you can call a process flow from the screen flow. If you want to call another flow rule, then you have to use sub process. Also, you can use sub process for running a background check. Utility shape is used for running an activity or a data transform. Start shape is the basic C level flow diagrams. We use this, right? Start shape, green color, circle. End shape, red color, circle. Coming to automations like attach content, it automatically attaches content to the current case or work object. Change stage, if you want to change to a specific stage, to change to a particular stage, you enter that stage name as the parameter and case automatically changes to the stage. Change to the next stage means you will not enter any stage name. Whatever is the next following stage, that stage will come. For example, now here service stage. Say I'm having some other stage 2. So instead of completing all, when all the steps in the stage 1 are completed, automatically it will go to stage 2. But if you say what if you want to go to stage 2 in the middle itself, then you can use this change to next stage shape in the middle of the first stage. Create case, if you want to create new cases, new child cases, one or more new cases, then you have to use child case smart shape. Create PDF, to create it takes a screenshot. It's like when for this create PDF smart shape, you have to give section name as input, Section is also called as a view. So it will take a runtime view of that section. So when the user enters the properties, after entering the properties, when you press submit, then a screenshot will be taken and that a PDF will be created with that. Generate document is, say if you want to generate a document that stores personal details of candidates, when you can select fields that corresponds to what case data you want to include in the documents. It's like a Word document or text document. Persist case. So generally, prior to Pega 8, we used to have something called temporary case checkbox in the PY start case flow rule, wherein if you select that, a case ID will not be created. Whenever you launch a case, in the respective PC underscore work or work tables or a work table mapped to the work pool, a row will not be inserted. If you select a temporary case checkbox, instead user will be presented with some screen. User will enter some data. Based on that, they will see have some decisioning logic. If they are okay, then only they will create the case by using this persist case. So earlier it was a temporary case, so data is not stored in the work table. So once if based on the entered data, if you want to store that case data into DB, then you can use this persist case smart shape, so that PY work ID will be created at that time. Case ID will be generated and a row will be inserted in the work table. Save database smart shape is used to save the data of this data page into the respective data class. So you can use this load database smart shape to load a database beforehand. So you can reduce the loading time of a section to the users to improve performance. Post to Pulse creates a message that is sent to the Pegasus Pulse social team. For example, whenever CSR collects additional details from customer, they can post a message to inform other stakeholders that the case involved. They are also involved in this case. Push notification. The difference between push notification and send notification is, push notification basically sends a notification to the Android or iOS mobile device, or even an email notification informing them that they need to take some action. Some action item is pending on them. Maybe they need to approve or reject. Some action is pending on them. Coming to send notification means it send notifications to users specified based on, through one or more channels. It's like just you will notify. It's like you will get an alert or an for example, the case status has changed or your credit card is approved. Some notification, that's all. That is the difference between push notification and send notification. So send email means you are just sending email through the email channel. So just similar to the utility shape wherein you can run an activity, there is a separate smart shape to run data transform, so that you can run your data transform rule. Update a case, updates the selected case or the child cases with the details you select. Approval routes a case to one or more reviewers for approval based on the username, reporting structure or other metrics which you choose. Such duplicate cases, say for example, you have some credit card disputes and you have called to the customer care and a case has been created, that will be routed to some work basket or work list depending on the flow business logic. Now after some time again you will call and again you will tell that my credit card dispute is there, 2 days is over, but still you did not hear any response, but you will not tell them that you, or you might have forgotten, or you might think that earlier case there is no reply, maybe they did not create properly, and if you tell again, new case should not be created if this case is with the same information is already present in the system. Then you can add such duplicate cases smart shape, and also you can add the conditions, like you want to check in the last 2 days a case with subject so and so is created, or some credit card dispute related case is created. Based on some filtering criteria, you can select the duplicate cases. Wait shape is used to, it pauses an assignment for a specified length of time, or still some of the properties values change, or some of the its case or its top case or a child case reaches some specific status. For example, until the background check completes, you cannot proceed with the hiring application. Questionnaire is like normal questionnaire. You can have something like Pega survey questionnaire. So advanced shapes. These are advanced shapes. So not for business owners, only for developers. These you can access only from Dev Studio. Split for each. So we will see in a separate video about split for each, split join, and spin off smart shapes. Advanced shapes we will see in a separate video. Conversation is like send messages or conversation flow and all. Thank you.